So, you're looking for a dog trainer in Metamora, Michigan. We're going to walk through exactly how to do that because, let's be honest, living in Metamora is a little different. And that means your dog's training needs are probably different too. I mean, training a dog here isn't just about sit and stay for a walk around the block. It's really about handling real life in this area. You've got livestock, all sorts of wildlife, and those beautiful, quiet country roads. Your dog needs to know how to handle all of that with you. Okay, so first up, let's talk about what training for life in Metamora actually looks like. What are the skills your dog really needs to thrive here?
Right. These are the essentials. We're talking about your dog being able to walk calmly down a country road without pulling your arm off. They need to stay focused around horses and other livestock. No lunging. And maybe one of the biggest ones, a reliable recall when a deer dashes by. These are the skills that make life here so much more peaceful for everyone.
All right, so now that we know what our dogs need to learn, the next question is, how do we teach it? Let's get into the different methods and program formats you're likely to come across. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. And really, all it means is using rewards, like a tasty treat or some happy praise, to encourage the behaviors you want to see. It's not about bribing your dog. It's a way to build their trust and confidence. When they enjoy learning, the training actually sticks. So, you've got a few main ways to get this training done. Private lessons? They're perfect for those very specific Metamora challenges, like teaching your dog to respect a fence near horses. They cost more per session, but they're completely customized. Then you have group classes, which are great for socialization, though you might need to drive to a nearby town for more options. And finally, board and train. This is an intensive option that gets fast results, which is great if you're really busy, but it's also the most expensive and you have to really trust the trainer. Okay, you've figured out what skills you need and the kind of program you want. Now for the crucial part, vetting a professional trainer. We're going to break down how to evaluate their credentials and ask all the right questions. It's actually pretty straightforward. We can boil it down to 3 steps. First, look for their credentials. Second, have some key questions ready to ask them. And third, just review their methods to make sure they're a good fit for you and your dog. Now, you're going to see a bunch of letters after trainers' names, and it can look like alphabet soup, I know. But here's what they mean. A CPDT-KA is a really solid baseline. It means they've passed a big test on training knowledge. KPA-CTP is from the Karen Prayer Academy, which is very well respected. And if you're dealing with bigger behavioral issues like serious fear, look for certifications like IAABC or CBCC. Those show a much deeper level of expertise. Seriously, if you ask only one thing, make it this. How will you customize the training for my dog and our lifestyle here in Metamora? A good trainer will want to know all about your property. If you're near horses, about the wildlife you see. A generic one-size-fits-all answer is a huge red flag.
And here are a few more must-ask questions for your toolbox. Definitely confirm what training methods they use. Ask them point blank if they have experience with rural dogs around livestock. Get the practical stuff sorted out too, like travel fees for in-home visits. And ask them how you'll both measure progress. It's also a good idea to know if they're willing to work with your vet if needed.
All right, let's talk money. What can you actually expect to pay? It's good to have a ballpark idea of the costs for training around here. So here are some typical costs for 2025 in the Metamora and Lapeer County area. A set of group classes will run you somewhere between $150 and $280. Private one-on-one sessions are usually between $100 and $180 each. And then you get to the bigger packages. An in-home package might be anywhere from $400 to $850, and a full board and train can be a pretty significant investment. So you can see there are options for different budgets.
Just a quick tip here. Always ask what's included in the price. And since many of us live on rural properties, you'll definitely want to ask about travel fees. Make sure you're clear on their cancellation policy too. Getting these details sorted out up front just prevents any confusion later.
Okay, so you found your trainer, you're learning a ton. Now let's cover the last piece, the local rules and some great spots to practice everything you're learning. Yeah, there are a few rules you just have to follow. Leash laws apply in public spaces. That's just about keeping everyone safe. Your dog has to be vaccinated for rabies. That's a state law. And in Lapeer County, any dog over 4 months old needs to be licensed. Now for the fun stuff. Where to go practice? The Metamora Hadley Rec area is fantastic. Your dog has to be on a leash, but the trails are perfect for working on focus with all the sights and smells of wildlife. Goodison Park in Lapeer is another great option with lots of open space.
And when you're ready to work on that recall off-leash, Orion Oaks Dog Park in Lake Orion is your go-to. It's fenced in, so it's a safe place to practice.
When you put it all together, this whole process isn't just about teaching obedience commands. It's about building a relationship where you can confidently share your life with your dog wherever you go.
So, good luck on your training journey. I hope you really enjoy those peaceful walks on the country roads, have calm visits into town, and just feel that strong, happy bond that you're building with your dog.